1978, the Kennedy Center Honors have been among the most prestigious awards in the performing arts. I wanted one. I was never able to get one. This year, it's true, actually. I would have taken it if they would have called me. I waited and waited and waited, and I said, the hell with it. I'll become chairman, and I'll give myself an honor. Maybe I'm going to honor, next year we'll honor Trump, okay?
All right, folks, we have some breaking news. No, that's not AI. No, that's not parody. Donald Trump, despite all that's going on in the United States and the rest of the world, is just wrapping up another disastrous press conference, but this time he's announcing that he will host the previously prestigious Kennedy Center Honors and that he intends to politicize it his way, those are his words, and that next year he may honor himself, thus proving that Trump's priority is about his own glorification, his own aggrandizement, and having these big TV celebrity apprentice-style moments and not actually running the country. But before we unpack all that, if you end up liking this video and you want to support the channel, please be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and alert bells before you go. All right, friends, we have several clips from this disastrous presser. Again, even by Trump standards, this is really petty and just Hollywood paparazzi shit, not what you would expect from the sitting president, but classic Trump.
As we officially announced the incredibly talented artists who will be celebrated later this year at the 2025 Kennedy Center Honors. It's going to be a big evening. I've been asked to host. I said, I'm the president of the United States. Are you fools asking me to do that? Sir, you'll get much higher ratings. I said, I don't care. I'm president of the United States. I won't do it. They said, please. And then Susie Wells said to me, sir, I'd like you to host. I said, okay, Susie, I'll do it. That's the power she's got. But I just, so I have agreed to host. Do you believe what I have to do? And I didn't want to do it, okay? They're going to say he insisted. I did not insist. But I think it will be quite significant.
Nobody believes Trump, right? Nobody believes him at all. This is the guy who used to bitch and moan endlessly because he didn't win Emmys. Even Ron DeSantis hit him with that, you know, when he didn't win an Emmy, he thought it was stolen. Like the 2020 election, it was rigged against me. This is what Trump has always sought, the approval, the attention of the Hollywood coastal elite, and now he's holding them hostage because as the sitting president, he made himself chairman of the Kennedy Center Honors. He replaced various previous appointees by President Biden with his own appointees, and he's looking, he'll say it explicitly, he's looking to politicize the Kennedy Center Honors. It's all about him now.
Great guy. Next, we look forward to honoring three-time Oscar nominee, Golden Globe Award winner, an action movie icon, and a friend of mine. He's a very unique man. He's somebody that doesn't do these things. I said, I wonder if he'll accept, because some people don't really want to be honored. They don't care. But he was very honored to be honored, I will tell you. He's a very special guy. A real talent, never been given the credit for the talent. There was nobody else could have done the roles that he did like he did. I'm not even close, and they've tried, and they didn't work out too well. His name is Sylvester Stallone.
So let's be clear about this. I think Sylvester Stallone is an amazing performer. I mean, the Rocky movies, Rambo, I mean, the guy is an icon, no question. So I'm not saying it's inappropriate for Trump to honor Sylvester Stallone, but he gives the game away. It's because he's a friend of Trump's. Trump made himself the chairman of the Kennedy Center Honors. He's replaced previous appointees with his own handpicked goons. He's making himself the host of the Kennedy Center Honors. He says that he may force the Kennedy Centers to honor him, to make him a recipient next year. And Sylvester Stallone is a friend of his. We have no reason to believe that it's for any other reason. Here's another clip.
And Sly is a pillar of the really American pop culture, and a Hollywood superstar like few others, and one of the biggest names on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In fact, the only one that's a bigger name on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, they say, is a guy named Donald Trump. I'm on the Hollywood Walk of Fame too, if you can believe that one.
Again, it's all about him. This is malignant narcissism, the likes of which we have never seen from a politician. It is stunning, truly stunning. Everything is referential to him. Everything is in relation to him. Things don't exist independently beyond their tenuous connection to him. Really weird, really weird. A couple of other clips here, starting with this one.
Doing that and doing some other things, and we're going to also fix up a place called Washington, D.C. We're going to make it so beautiful again. We're going to be redoing the parks, redoing the grass. You know, grass is a lifetime, like people have a lifetime. And the lifetime of this grass has long been gone when you look at the parks where the grass is old, tired, exhausted. We're going to redo the grass with the finest grasses. I know a lot about grass because I own a lot of golf courses, and if you don't have good grass, you're not in business very long, Lindsey Graham. By the way, you have very good poll numbers, Lindsey. I just saw. Congratulations. We're doing that and doing.
It's the weave in action. He just goes on a 40-second long riff about grass that nobody asked for, that he really can't, make coherent in any way, and then segues right into he sees something. He's like a child, right? No object permanence whatsoever. He's doing this thing about grass. He sees Lindsey Graham in the audience. I know that we're going to listen. The grass is old and tired, much like myself. But then we're going to do some things with the finest grass. Lindsey Graham, you have great poll numbers. Lindsey, good to see you. Grassley, Paul, Chuck Grassley works with Lindsey Graham. And it's just, imagine if Biden were to do that. Here's another clip.
Renovations that building really needs, and all of the exterior is going to be incredible. It's going to be exciting. So I thank you very much, and thank all of your Republican senators. I don't think we had too many Democrat votes, probably. You never have. We don't have Democrats voting even for crime. But I shouldn't make this political because they made the Academy Awards political and they went down the tubes. So they'll say, Trump made it political. But I think if we make it our kind of political, we'll go up, okay?
So there you have it. Trump is saying that he intends to politicize the Kennedy Center honors with his version of politics, all right? And again, there are other moments from this presser that we'll probably cover in a separate video, but I really want to bring you this breaking news where it's really about Trump taking this thing, which is supposed to be, fairly apolitical. I mean, Trump was, during his first term, he refused to attend the Kennedy Center honors. Typically, the sitting president goes to the Kennedy Center honors, but he refused to go all 4 years, just like he refused to go to the White House Correspondents Association dinner. Because, number one, he didn't want to get made fun of at the Correspondents' Dinner. But in the case of the Kennedy Center honors, it's because some of the honorees refused to meet with him because they have principled objections to him. So he said, well, fuck you, I'm just not going. And he didn't go. So this is, again, part of his revenge tour. He's made himself chairman, which is really weird. He's kicked out those whom he views as liberals, appointees by President Biden, replaced them with his own. He is making himself the host of the Kennedy Center honors, and he has announced that he may force the Kennedy Center to honor him next year because he's always wanted a Kennedy Center honor and never got one. And now he's openly admitting that he intends to politicize it his way. So there you have it, folks. This is what Donald Trump is focused on. This is what he really gives a shit about, not making your life better or fixing problems here at home or across the globe. It's about his own aggrandizement. It's pretty pathetic. In the meantime, let me know what you think in the comments.